Exploration and Colonization Unit Test. Number 1, which motive best completes the diagram for primary motives for European exploration? So to the side, the infographic states, primary motives for European exploration of Americas. It was to increase wealth, to spread Christianity. So is the answer A, to promote free enterprise, B, to extend democracy, C, to expand empires, or D, to found utopian communities? Number 2, which pair of actions best completes the graphic above? You have Spanish colonists leads to number 1, and French colonists leads to box number 2. Is it A, 1, enslaved native populations, 2, organized utopian societies, B, 1, established Catholic missions, 2, focused primarily on fur trading, C, 1, promoted political freedom, 2, participated in the triangle trade, D, 1, become commercial shipbuilders, 2, created an early system of public schools? Question number 3. Boston and New Orleans were both founded as A, port cities, B, farming communities, C, industrial centers, or D, military outposts? Question number 4. The infographic shows industries of the New England colonies: shipbuilding, fishing, fur trapping and trading, and lumber milling. What physical characteristics made these economic activities possible? A, tall mountains, a long shoreline, and fertile soil. B, a temperate climate, vast grasslands, and plentiful lakes. C, dense forest, natural harbors, and swift rivers. Or D, natural harbors, an arid climate, and rocky soil? Number 5. From 1690 to 1760, Parliament and the King of England allowed colonists in America to exercise a great deal of control over local and regional matters. Historians have described this practice as salutary neglect. Which of the following happened as a direct result of this policy? A, the colonies developed a strong tradition of self-government. B, many proprietary colonies were converted to royal colonies. C, the colonies refused to participate in a system of common defense. Or D, many colonies sought economic aid from other countries. Number 6. Factors such as distance from Great Britain, the Mayflower Compact, and town hall meetings contributed most to the blank. A, creation of alliances between British settlers and American Indians. B, election of British colonists to Parliament. C, growth of representative government in the British colonies. Or D, expansion of British trade in the Americas. Number 7. What was the primary reason colonists had for settling in Jamestown? A, escape religious persecution. B, economic profit. C, to convert the Native Americans. Or D, to find glory? Number 8. The 13 original colonies were primarily located along the blank. A, Atlantic Ocean. B, Gulf of Mexico. C, Mississippi River. Or D, Great Lakes? Number 9. Both the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut and the Mayflower Compact are self-governing documents based on what ideas? A, they are both taken directly from the Magna Carta. B, they are based on the religious beliefs and moral code of each group. C, they are patterned after the laws of Parliament in England. Or D, they are based on the idea that religion should not impact government. All right, number 10. The infographic shows arrows leading to the right. Spanish conquistadors arrived in 1519, which led to the settlement at Roanoke, Virginia, which failed in 1587. Question mark 1607, which led to African slaves arriving in 1619, and then Pilgrims arrived on the Mayflower in 1620. So number 10 is which event in U.S. history best completes the timeline? A, Jamestown founded by English settlers. B, French established the New England colonies. C, the English Bill of Rights was written. D. Virginia was founded by Spanish conquistador. The infographic, arrows to the right. The Puritan established communities in colonial New England, which led to Puritans held town meetings to deal with community issues, which led to what? So number 11 is which sentence best completes the diagram above? A. The Puritans allowed women to participate in government. B. The Puritans refused to obey the appointed governor. C. The Puritans outlawed slavery in Massachusetts, and I spelled Massachusetts wrong. D. The Puritans developed a form of self-government. Number 12. Which best explains why colonial farmers settled near oceans or coastal waterways? A. It was safer since fewer Native Americans lived there. B. The land along the coast was less expensive. C. The land was easier to clear since it had fewer trees and rocks. D. The land was more fertile and transporting crops was easier. Here we have a picture of the Mayflower Compact. 13. Which statement best explains the significance of the Mayflower Compact? Is it A. It limited the power of future colonial governments? B. It weakened the influence of religion and government? C. It established a form of self-government based on a social contract? Or D. It guaranteed liberties for colonists through local government? Here we have a map. It's titled Columbian Exchange. Look at the way the direction of the items flow. According to the image above, the Columbian Exchange can best be described as A. Journey of slave ships across the Atlantic. B. Creation of large plantations in the South. C. Exchange of slaves from Africa for goods from the New World. Or D. Transfer ideas, plants and animals, and diseases across the Atlantic. 15. What effect did geographic factors have on the economy of New England colonies? A. They encouraged the establishment of large plantations. B. They limited settlers to subsistence farming. C. They increased the region's dependence on slave labor. Or D. They supported the raising of livestock. 16. We have an infographic showing the different economic industries throughout the 13 colonies, the colonial economic life. Based on the map above, how did colonists in New England make a profit? Was it A. Growing indigo and fishing? B. Harvesting cash crops such as rice and tobacco? C. Producing iron goods and manufacturing? Or D. Building ships and fur trapping? We have an infographic showing number 1, gold, God, glory, number 2, religion, freedom, and 3, fur trade, which all lead to the causes of European exploration. So which sequence below correctly completes the graphic organizer above? Is it A, 1 France, 2 England, 3 Spain? B, 1 Dutch, 2 Spain, 3 France? C, 1 Spain, 2 England, 3 France? Or D, 1 England, 2 France, and 3 Dutch? Number 18, which of the following geographic factors made it difficult for Jamestown settlers to survive? A, lack of silver and gold. B, attacks by the Native Americans. C, swampy land. Or D, extreme drought. 18, we have an infographic showing problems settlers faced at Jamestown. Native American tax. Settlers fought among themselves. Hot summers and bitter cold winters. Settlers searched in vain for gold and bad drinking water. So which of the following statements would best complete the graphic organizer above? Is it A, the discovery of tobacco? B, the spread of diseases? C, attacks from Spanish and French colonists? Or D, poor leadership of John Smith? Number 20 is the infographic saying self-government in the colonies, which led to Virginia House of Burgesses, Mayflower Compact, Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, and representative colonial legislature. Which of the following describes the reason for the chart above? Is it A, the transatlantic slave trade? B, cash crop agriculture flourishing in the southern colonies? C, the religious revival that came as a result of the Great Awakening? Or D, England's policy of salutary neglect? And finally, number 21, why do the colonists feel, it's a essay question, is why do the colonists feel the need to create their own form of self-government in the early 17th century? You're going to answer in complete sentences on the back of your paper and include at least one example.